Hey there, guys. There's no organization or notes for this video or anything. I'm 18 months post vertical sleeve gastrectomy. My name's Rachel, 6 foot tall. I actually had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on July the 6th, 2017. My high weight before that was 363 pounds, BMI of 51. On that surgery day, I weighed 319 pounds, BMI of 45. And I beat obesity into remission January the 11th, 2018, weighing 215 pounds. And last week when I came to you, I think I weighed 182. Been traveling in Boston for the last week at the Children's Hospital with my son, and unfortunately I'm a couple pounds up, 184. Totally deserve that plus some, honestly. But anyways, I'll tell you a little bit about my week just here real quickly. I'm running a little bit ahead of schedule, which you all know that never happens. I'm about 10 minutes early for basketball practice before I have to head out the door. And my father, he has the two youngest just out in the pasture here checking the cows. So 10 minutes apiece. And of course, I want to spend it with you guys. But anyways, interesting travel experiences always. I wish I would have taken notes. But a couple things on my mind was when I was flying out there, they have this rule, car seat has to go next to the window. My son likes to look out the window anyway, so it's fine. I sat next to him. In the end, by the grace of God, sometimes the seat next to me gets to be open, but not very often. So this lady, she chose to sit next to us, which was good. But then she quickly discovered the seatbelt wouldn't fit. And she started crying, and she just sat there for a long time, and like I didn't really know what to do. I was just kind of lost, like felt a ton of empathy, and I just thought she was going to go without a seatbelt the whole flight. But then right before it took off, she had to ask the beautiful stewardess for a seatbelt extender, and that's when I realized what she was crying over. And, she was sweating and just in a lot of distress over this, And I wish that I would have had the right words and could talk to her and could have said, but it's just like such a fine line with people. So I didn't say anything at all, just tried to make small talk, act like I didn't even notice. But I don't know, I keep on replaying that situation in my head over and over again about what the right words would have been to say. But anyways, in the end, on the next flight that we had, same situation, my son, me, seat open. The plane held about 180 people. There was 50 open seats on this plane. So the seat next to me was open. The plane was getting ready to take off. A gentleman calls the stewardess, and he says, he tells the stewardess, "Hey, I want an aisle seat. Is that aisle seat open next to her?" And he points to me. Stewardess comes over and she asks me, she's like, "Is anyone sitting next to you?" And I was like, "No, I just had his medical supplies sitting in that seat, just hopeful that, no one was going to take it." But anyways, just so my son could get up, because since he has short bowel syndrome, he has frequent diaper changes and his pump goes off and all of that. But anyways, no, I was like, no one's sitting there. She was like, "Okay." She's like, "A gentleman wants to come and sit by you." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Just let me move this, these medical supplies." And she's like, "Don't worry." She's like, he's not fat." And she like kind of said, she's like, "He's not fat." And I was like, "What?" Like a stewardess said something like that. Like that didn't even cross my mind. Like I don't care. She was like, "He just doesn't want to sit by the large people that's in his aisle." And I was like, "Oh, he's one of those. Great. Yeah, I'd love for him to come sit by me." So, anyways, that's who I got to set with, Mr. Arrogance. And when I was traveling, you know, like I said, could have done better with my own eating plan. Had more good days than bad days, so I'll give myself a little credit there, considering usually traveling is 100% downfall. So let's say 70% good, 30% bad, like I'm winning the war, even if I don't win this battle. My son got sick the first day we were traveling, came down with a fever, cough, congestion, you know, really worried about him. So spent much more time at the hospital than anticipated. So while I was there, some people in my support group for gastroschisis, they brought me like some fancy coffee and pastries from Dunkin' Donuts, and we shared those. And then another friend brought pizza and we shared that, and you know, it's just things like that that really add up, and then they trigger me to have some other things. So not happy now, of course, never happy about that, but anyways, back home now as of yesterday, back on track. It'll be okay. Want to get my weight down this week so I can weigh in for my diet bet. This is the week, have a week left for that. And I want to weigh in strong for that final weigh in. And my birthday comes up on February the 4th. It will be my 35th birthday. So I want to weigh in strong for that. And anyways, you know, nothing else too exciting. My son's reports, there's, you know, all of his tests and measures are slowly trickling in. He was not absorbing vitamins and minerals like he should. It's basically like I have, like, he is basically like my little DS patient, like, so, because he only has, he has about 100 centimeters of intestines, where a normal child his age would have 380. And his intestines are just so scarred and damaged and everything, he just doesn't absorb nutrients very well. He's on mega triple doses of all kinds of vitamins and, you know, just like medicine. So they're changing up the vitamins he's going to take for increased absorption. He's having some pretty significant acid reflux, so we're adding some meds for that. He tends to get bacterial overgrowth, dealing with that. His liver enzymes were good, so we were really thankful. It looks like he's still stable at a grade 3 fibrotic liver, so not advancing to the transplant list at this time. So no matter what, that's always our silver lining. His CRP inflammation level, super high, super high. It was like 479, closer to 0 the better. You get worried about that. You get worried because that's, you know, directly taken in the liver, so you worry what that means. But, you know, also like having any kind of colon congestion can throw off those measurements. And because his nutrient levels, just like his zinc level, is so critically low, he gets sick a lot. So it's hard to get an accurate reading on his inflammation level because of that, because he is sick all the time. But overall, you know, he's doing pretty well. He grew 4 centimeters, even if he didn't put on any weight. So good for him. It threw his BMI down a little bit, as y'all know, but at least he's growing in one way or another. And he's hitting some milestones as far as cognitively. He's counting and doing his alphabet and doing some things normal 2-year-olds do. He's walking better all the time and, you know, starting to do some steps. But anyways, just a quick update. I better head to basketball practice. I got 30 seconds left to head out the door. Good thing I've got my coat on, ready to go. Better grab my whistle and burn off some calories since I ate so many things in Boston. Anyways, though, I love you all, and I watch so many of your videos on the plane. I just hate it when I can't comment, and then I want to go back and comment on all of them, but slowly trying to do that. So I've watched more videos than it appears, and anyways, you know I love you all. Hope you're doing well. Most of you are. So I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye.